All right, everybody, it's your boy Crazy Greg, aka Dick Rose on Facebook. Today we're going to do a two-part video. We're going to make some ramen. We're going to do the eggs for the ramen. First video is going to be the eggs for the ramen, so check it out. Here's what we got, okay? All right, for this we don't need a whole lot, and we're using what we got on hand. Quarantine snacks, ramen egg, using what we got on hand. So what we need here is just a pot of water, enough to cover the eggs. You want there to be plenty of room for the eggs to move around without smashing into each other and cracking early. All right, you need some salt to go in there. I already put that in there. Now, you're supposed to have soy sauce and mirin. I don't have either because I don't really care for soy sauce. So we're going to use teriyaki, and then we're going to use a little bit of chili oil and a little bit of classic stir-fry sauce, and of course, some eggs. We're going to do 3 eggs because that's what we're going to do. Also, you need a plastic bag to marinate the eggs in once they're done boiling. All right, so what we're going to do first, obviously, is we're going to bring this water to a slow, gentle boil. We're going to do the hot water method. We're not doing the cold water method. It's easier to time using the hot water method. So we set our burner to medium high, and when we get a good gentle rolling boil, then we put our eggs in. All right, so while you're waiting for that water to boil, you want to go ahead and make yourself an ice water bath. Ice water bath and timing is key to getting your eggs right, okay? Once that's to a boil, you want to put your eggs in, return it to a gentle boil, and then you want it to cook for approximately 6 to 7 minutes for that correct yolk for the ramen. Now, I'm using large white eggs, so the size of your eggs will make a difference. Also, if they're coming straight from the refrigerator, it takes a little bit longer, and I'm doing them straight from the refrigerator. So I'm doing about 6 minutes and 45 seconds to 7 minutes to get the yolk the way I want it with my eggs in my situation. Size and temperature of the eggs going into the water, you will need to adjust for that if you're using room temperature eggs or super jumbo eggs or tiny eggs or whatever. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so while we were waiting for this to come to a boil, we went ahead and made our marinade. This is about 1 tablespoon of each of those 3 ingredients I told you about. The classic stir-fry sauce, teriyaki sauce, and some chili oil. So now we're gonna put these eggs in here slowly. Use a ladle or a spoon or something to gently drop them in. Hey Siri, set the timer for 6.5 minutes.
Okay, 6 minutes and 30 seconds and counting.
So we set our timer and now we wait. Okay, so the timer just went off about 5 seconds ago. I was trying to go for 6 minutes and 45 seconds. I set the timer for 6:30, so I had time to start the video and what have you. So once you get to the time desired, then you're gonna go ahead and just scoop these eggs out gently, put them directly into the ice water bath. That's gonna stop the cooking. Shingo, that's hot. And every 15 to 30 seconds will make a huge difference on how set or runny your yolk and your whites are in your eggs. So since I'm doing 3, I know I'll have 1 that's going to come out the way I want it for the ramen, and the others can just be used as a snack. And there you go. Once that is in the ice bath, you're going to let it sit for 2 minutes, okay? Once it's in the ice bath, let it sit for 2 minutes. Hey Siri, set the timer for 2 minutes.
Okay, 2 minutes and counting.
All right, so these have set for about 2 minutes, so now we just gently peel them. And you generally want to peel from the bottom, the fat part, to the top. It's easier to peel them inside the water. And there we got our first egg. Okay, so now we got our 3 eggs, soft boiled, hopefully with the custardy yolk. If you did it the right amount of time, you should be golden. We got our marinade, about a tablespoon of each of the ingredients in there. So we're gonna drop these eggs in here. And then we're gonna seal up this bag, squeeze as much air out as you can. And if you're gonna use these eggs within a couple of hours, there's no need to refrigerate them. But if you're not gonna use them soon, yes, please refrigerate them. Okay, so wait at minimum 2 hours so this marinade could soak in a bit. Minimum of 2 hours. It's best if you could let it sit overnight, but I'm hungry, I want some ramen today. So probably in about 3 or 4 hours, I'll make some ramen using these eggs, or at least one of them, and we'll see how that goes. Now this, my friends, is the moment we've all been waiting for the first video and for this one. We made the ramen egg. Let's see. Let's see if we nailed it. Oh, it's a little soft, but yes, it is custardy. Would you look at that? That looks perfect. Put that on there. All right, so while those eggs are just marinating and chilling right over there, so while those are marinating and just chilling over there, I'm gonna go and grab some stuff to make the ramen with, just some roasted pork if they have any available, and bok choy. But I'll make a second video using these eggs to make the ramen, so check that out. Thanks for watching, guys. Crazy Greg, aka Dick Rose on Facebook. This has been Quarantine Snacks, how to ramen eggs. Yup.